This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code Cumulus. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On today's big show is Mike OK, plus Weed Garden and a cheese model. It's all coming up in just a minute.
This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Let us all raise our glasses to the pancreas. It has never been an organ of distinction, though it functions day by day in a most convenient way. It has never had the glory that the liver gets. Hey, it hasn't.
The pancreas? This song is about the pancreas?
Pancreas. My baby does a hanky pancreas. Okay. Let us all raise our glasses to the pancreas. Just secreting alkaline digestive juices into the intestine just to neutralize the stomach acid that could be remaining on the food. Hey, pancreas. Hey, pancreas. You are my favorite organ. Hey, pancreas. Hey, pancreas. I can't think of anything that rhymes with organ. Let's all raise our glasses to the pancreas. It has never been an organ of distinction, though it functions day by day in a most convenient way. It has never had the glory that the liver gets. Hey, pancreas. Hey, pancreas. Have a nice day.
Here's some extra. This is Bob and Tom Extra.
Hi, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
How's it going?
Fine.
Did you text Mike?
There's.
I did not text Mike.
Yeah, my God, is Mike
I
okay?
thought you were doing it.
Where's Mike? Is he all right?
All right.
Sniffles me.
There's Pat. There's. Have you met Mike, Willie? Is he amazing when you meet him? I bet I can't imagine.
I've never met Mike.
You haven't?
I hope I can say that later. There's.
He's got a beard down
Josh
to here.
Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
Dave Cosby. Here's.
I have a picture of Mike's garden, though.
Here's Tom.
Mike's our tomato guy.
I mean, it's look, it's great. It's like a lawn garden.
No, I don't want to throw Mike under the bus, Willie, but I'm just going to say, as I audio wink, Mike's quite the
What?
Herbivore?
Is that the word? A gardener of...
Shush.
I didn't say anything.
No, Christy, it's pronounced Kush.
You meant he grew it.
I mean, I don't want to be a jerk, and I know that I don't know a lot about gardening, and I'm sure that to a real gardener, this picture would mean something. This is the most underwhelming photo I've ever seen.
The tomato plants are higher than the fence.
This
They're
is just
huge.
a bush in a backyard. That's all this is.
Now,
It's
see,
a
your
bush in a
grandmother would be ashamed of you.
Show Josh that picture and just see if he's impressed.
Your grandmother is an excellent grower of vegetables.
What's that photo, Josh?
It looks like overgrowth is what it looks like.
It looks like a bunch of weeds. Right?
Yeah.
This is
something
anything.
If you moved into the house, you'd be like, we got to get rid of that.
I can't believe I'm surrounded by city boys.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's not.
I know.
He's hiding pot. That's what it looks like. He has
Sure he does.
weed plants hidden among those tomatoes. There's only one reason to grow tomatoes that large. That
is
to hide the pot plants.
Why don't you get a sign, one of those neon signs with the arrow? Pot plant!
You're just outed, poor guy.
Nice.
I don't know how you're going to take this, Tom, but I don't think Mike's going to be very happy with you.
He's not showing up now.
I wouldn't show up. The cops will be here waiting for him.
No joke.
Gosh. Anyway, I was just trying to make the point that in our culture, people don't appreciate a great tomato anymore.
I think many do.
Okay, you made your point.
Many don't.
Give me a time. Like 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Another hour. 3.5 hours. When you're going to be done making a point that people have lost the timing of a tomato.
Is this a symbolic thing about not appreciating food, or is this just about literal tomatoes for you in this moment? I think it's just about
it's about not appreciating a lot of stuff.
No, it's about him getting older and him not liking it. That's period.
No,
That's the end of story.
I was talking.
Whatever he says now, you're ready for line.
As you know,
Go ahead.
I had to Uber back from the airport, as you know.
Oh, gosh.
And whatever it seems that so often the Uber drivers are great people from foreign countries that are here working hard.
Who does he sound like right now?
I had it.
As often, the Uber drivers are great people from foreign countries.
What office are you running for?
No, I'm just saying. I had a nice discussion with this fellow, and it's just as you start to appreciate a lot
Was
of
he
the
growing
great
tomatoes?
stuff about America. No,
Please tell me you ask him if he done sports and when can he start. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
Sometimes we just don't appreciate the great things that we have. That's all I'm saying.
Sometimes you don't appreciate something until it's gone. That's
Do you
right.
like tomatoes because you can't spell tomatoes without Tom? Is that part of this? That your name is in?
No, I hadn't thought of that, but that's
well, there's another half hour lost. Did you guys know that Tom the word tomato starts off with Tom?
I didn't even think about that.
I get that.
Yeah, Pat's going to have a song about it here in a minute. And,
You all know my favorite tree, of course.
Yeah.
Is what?
Well,
The
it's
Joshua tree?
actually maple. But the thing is,
that's right.
you've been set up. You've been set up.
I'm a huge fan of the baked potato.
Oh.
Wow.
I thought pate was fine.
Oh, potato.
And of course the chicken. We
Yeah,
can't
of
forget
course.
that.
Oh, garbanzo beans, chickpeas. Come on.
Okay, then let's see. Ace. I don't know. I'm out. Now we have many important things coming up today.
Yeah, we've not talked about any of them yet, but that's fine.
I missed a whole day yesterday. What did I miss at the Olympics? A lot?
Why'd you miss a whole day?
Oh, I'll tell you off the air. It's okay. It's all right.
Is this?
First of all, let me just say, if you ever are looking for a new career, I highly recommend the locksmith business.
Uh-oh.
Boy, those guys, 5 seconds, he was in my house, $300. That's what it costs.
Yeah, well, if you're not nice to him, he's going to be getting in there right now.
I know, right?
Well,
It'll be your furniture.
You know who could have done that?
Who?
Mike.
Oh, Mikey boy.
Oh, Mike can get in a house.
Mike
Mike can take care of you.
Mike
Still
could have
get
done
in.
that. He brought you a malformed tomato, maybe a cucumber that looks like.
I don't
Picturing
know
him going, I brought my lock pick and it's a sledgehammer on his shoulder.
We'll get into your house. Just calm down, lady.
And then you won't know it's him, and a day later he'll call you to come fix his window.
An Italian Olympic gymnast
Hey, look at me, you're doing the flips.
has announced sponsorship with Parmesan cheese.
Really?
the Parmigiano.
Not great.
According to.
What's
Can you
great
tell
about
what
it?
stories are his? Has he ever said, I started reading a story? Oh, that's great. None
No, I think it's
none that I've
fun. I mean, can you imagine?
According to Sports Illustrated, silver medalist Georgia Villa That means house in Atlanta. Has an endorsement deal.
That means big house
with Parmesan Reggiano, the trade name for Parmesan cheese, and has even posed in photos with giant wheels of cheese.
I like it to sprinkle it.
Wait, it's not a specific company. It's just Parmesan cheese in general. How is that? I didn't know.
I don't know how you can.
How odd.
Well, like you have the spokesman for, say, milk. You have someone that does it,
I got you. Yeah, the dairy does do this.
Okay,
yes.
So you can get she represents cheese, and I mean, no one could be greater.
Oh, I see. Talk about saying something with coffee in your mouth.
Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes right now. Is that the only one?
No, that's not the only one.
I mean, she'll probably be on what American Olympic athletes often end up on boxes of Wheaties.
Sure.
So she'll be on a big, cheese thing. Right?
Cheese
I saw a picture of her sitting on like some wheels of cheese stacked up. And
oh my gosh, where can I get it and eat it?
Get the cheese that she sat on? She is cute. Yeah.
She's cute.
And she's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cheese was melting.
What if she smells like cheese, down there?
Down there.
Oh my goodness. No.
Probably keep it hairy.
Here we are back to
probably keep it hairy.
Keep it. Pat, you have a song about that?
I might.
Oh, do you
I'm
really?
going to close the curtains again.
I'm surprised they didn't get one of those really, fit gymnasts, that are shredded.
Oh, boy, you know what? He told you there were more.
Yeah.
She is fit, okay?
Look at this. She's unbelievable.
Oh, there she is.
How many cheese jokes can you craft?
None of them have been good at.
She's doing the splits.
I'm fed up.
I'm fed up.
You're blue.
Look, she's doing the cheese. She's doing the splits on the cheese.
Yeah, I'd eat
Well, that's hot.
Let me eat that cheese.
If her legs can do that.
Well, should I be worried about on the cheese they market? There's like numbers on the cheese, and they go, "Don't worry about that. It's ink. I don't want to eat ink. That's gross. That's bad, right?"
It's probably edible.
No, I don't
Maybe a food dye.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it called? Red dye number 2? Isn't that what they use?
It's Mambo Number 5 by Lou Bega.
Oh, okay.
He's right.
Okay.
He is right.
I think it's some DNA altering ink. You're going to be
Black number 1 by Typo Negative.
Now, hey, Pat, I got an idea for you.
All right, I'm writing it down.
Now, Christy was teasing a news story coming up about another one of these where they find a doll but they think it's a dead body, and they call the cops and they do the whole thing. Am I mistaken when I say there was one of these where they found a doll in Michigan in the lake or something? And
Yeah.
Am I crazy, or did you have a song about that?
I do have a song about that. Yeah,
Can you remember what it was? Mm-hmm. I don't remember the details of the case, but it was the same idea, right?
Yeah, they basically they found this doll in the water, but they didn't. They thought it was a dead body at first. Yeah.
They went and rescued it. And you have a song about it?
Yes, I do.
I'm glad you really explained it to us there right at the end. That was good.
Oh, I like this.
We thought she was dead, saw the back of her head. Is it a naked girl bobbing and bloated?
What the
Brought her
hell?
to the shore, she was dressed like a whore. The poor thing drifting and floating. We didn't know it was a sex doll we found, so we went through the proper procedures. There was no pulse, so we did mouth to mouth. To get the seaweed out, we used some tweezers. She looked so surprised with her mouth open wide. Oh, now I'm doing the impression. She looked so surprised with her mouth open wide. Then we figured out she was just plastic. I took her home and gave her some air. In the bedroom, that sex doll's fantastic. Sorry we got to that in a clumsy way, but that was so
fantastic. Yeah, the story you're referring to is a New Zealand woman called police after mistaking a sex doll for a dead body. Miss Alice Codry was walking her dog at Tapawi Beach when she spotted what appeared to be the body of a naked woman lying face down in the sand.
That's hot.
My
gosh, that would be how terrible.
So it was lie face down. So her last act and
She told
multiple orifice, I guess.
She told RNZ, I could see it had fingernails and the toes. She called police, who said they were also convinced the figure was real until they discovered it was actually a headless sex doll. She said it took all 3 officers to drag the sex doll off the beach and back to their car.
I'm downsizing. I'm just going to keep the head.
yeah, I don't need that body anymore.
I don't need the body anymore. Just going to keep the head.
Why did it take all 3 of them to pick up a sex doll?
I bet a waterlogged, if the orifices can be filled with water.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
carrying,
that part.
a waterbed or something.
Yeah.
You can buy. Am I correct?
That was the worst thing I've ever seen and heard.
You can buy headless sex dolls, right?
What?
You can buy just the torso.
We've seen, and you can buy just the head.
You can buy just the head.
Man.
You can get essentially a Lego set. So you can have change the heads out. You can have different skin color. You can have bigger boobs.
You can just buy
a potato head.
You can just buy a hand. You can buy a foot.
Yes, you can.
Sure.
You can buy a fist.
You can buy a foot.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can buy just. I saw in one shop.
Yes,
it was actually 2 feet, and
2
there
feet
were
together,
there were a hole. There was a hole in sort of the center, and you could give yourself an FJ.
Wow.
yeah,
That's rough.
No, that's just human beings.
Yeah, they wanted
being
the feet.
sexual. We're sexual beings.
I'm assuming that most of these sex dolls are made in. Is this a China thing where there's some?
Haven't you learned anything from your assumptions? Haven't you learned? You're a smart guy. You've assumed so much and been so wrong.
I've never been driving through Missouri and seen, the town, the big sign outside. We make the sex dolls here. Tours at noon.
You were going to name it Wang's Factory for Sex Dolls, weren't you?
Yeah. I assume it's just some sad factory in China.
I don't know that it's sad.
Off some river that's being filled
They may
with
pay very well. We don't know.
toxic plastics. Right? I doubt it.
They might have daycare.
Yeah.
They might have,
For all we know.
they might have crazy Benny. Crazy Benny.
Yes, bring in your one kid. If you bring in the second one, you'll be put in prison.
Not anymore.
I know there was some in America because Real Sex actually talked about these porn stars who were having the one guy was having his male member molded
to
sell.
Right.
And then the other guy, the woman was having her parts molded.
His parents have to be proud.
Why not? He's making a big living.
Look at this box.
We're just glad he's not living in the basement.
Tom, he's in porn. His parents aren't around. They were abusive or something.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I guess
There's a great story that starts off in a wonderful way. I just want to absolve myself from any responsibility. Are you ready?
Right.
Yeah.
And he has no idea what he's done. A gymnast who suffered a spinal injury before the London Olympics. Once again, we're looking back at Olympics. We've talked about London and Rio so far this morning. The gymnast came back as a shooter and earned Guatemala's first Olympic gold medal.
See, that's a happy story.
A shooter.
Yeah, other than
They have
like
various
gun shooting thing?
Yeah.
in 2011, Adriana, I won! Ruano was just 16 years old. She learned she has 6 damaged vertebrae, which ended her career as a gymnast.
Ooh.
Her doctors recommended she take up shooting so you can get the guy who did this, said one doctor. No? Okay. She wanted to stay in sports without aggravating her back. More than a decade later, this woman swapped the balance beam and vault for a shotgun. She won the women's trap event with an Olympic record score, 45 out of 50.
She has a happy ending.
Okay.
One Olympic dream goes away, so she goes after another one.
One door closes, another door opens.
Wins the gold medal.
Good for her.
Isn't that kind of a happy story?
She had a better shot of winning a gold medal there probably than in gymnastics, so that's great.
What if they combined the two?
Gymnastics and shooting?
Like you're in the middle of that flip and you got to hit a target.
I'm in.
John Wick style?
I'd want to watch that from a distance.
Yeah.
And the judges, oh my, they're dead.
Not again.
We should not have sat them so close to the event.
In the
that's our
Winter
bad.
Olympics, don't they have a combo of cross-country skiing and shooting?
Yeah, they sure do.
They should totally do that with more sports. They should do it with sprinting, where you run a lap and then you shoot. Same with swimming, run a lap and then you shoot.
The one where you run and then shoot, that's called living in Chicago.
You're terrified.
Oh, it's a Cardinals Cubs thing. He's kind of a
Did they swim in that river yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, they jumped in.
They did both. They did the triathlon for both
all of them.
men and
all
women.
of it. Yep.
And they all screamed, "There's so much poop in here."
I'm so sick.
It's mostly poop.
I'm so sick.
One guy threw up.
What?
He
Out of the water, yeah.
Yeah.
the
Oh, are
video.
you serious?
Yeah.
They're going to sue the Olympic Games, I bet. This is going to be like a Camp Lejeune thing. Hey, did you swim at the Olympic Games?
Were you in the Seine River any time between 2023 and 2025?
There'll be some one of the lawyers out there. That's great. Wow.
The hell am I?
What's happening over there?
Yeah, I got it too. It's to let us know that the DoorDash is ready or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
But
sorry. Is that supposed to come on my phone?
No, I'm gonna come on your phone. I can tell you that, and you're not gonna like.
You'd be the first one.
A Malaysian magician has broken the Guinness World Record for the most stage illusion tricks. Well, which is it? Performed in 3 minutes.
That's great.
Mr. Avery Chin claimed the title. Avery Chin. I'm not calling him Mr. You can type it as long as you want.
Mr. Chin?
Claimed the title after
That
performing.
sounds like doesn't that?
It sounds like he's in a Steely Dan song.
It's like Jay Leno.
Claimed
Hello, my alter ego, Mr.
17 tricks, beating the previous 11 in 3 minutes. And the time, Mr. Chin, son of a bitch, I did it. Chin transformed a fan of cards into a top hat, pulled a red handkerchief out of it.
What's wrong with you?
I don't care.
These are great tricks.
Every morning it gets worse and worse and worse. You go ahead and run over the tricks. Who's listening to that?
Hey, listen.
They turned a fan of cards into a top hat.
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why? Because you're not playing me.
With rapid fire takes.
Y'all went from the Super Bowl straight to the toilet bowl. He's not over the NFL. The NFL is over him.
Scorching debates.
All the good, all the bad, all the ups, all the downs.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Sorry for what I said because it was appropriate when I said it, but I can't say it anymore, dude. You are killing the game.
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.